While you may be concerned about being tracked, there's advantages to this and tools you can use. The coming years in marketing are very exciting, with new technologies and focuses based on our own buyer behavior to create more customized experiences.
From black and white newspaper ads to keyword analytics, marketing trends come and go as brands learn to leverage new technology and new information. In this ever-evolving landscape, brands can't just rely on their tried and true marketing best practices.
Consumer values and preferences have shifted, with effective marketing tactics following suit.
As a result, 93% of marketing professionals use social media marketing.
We had the opportunity to interview Lauren Prosiv, Group Account Supervisor at Ogilvy. Let's listen in on some insights that she shares as we go through some general questions regarding the collection of data and what consumers know and what marketers want.
Within these last 2 years, what are the benefits of consumers kind of having an online targeted experience or personalized versus them not doing anything and the company not knowing anything about them? So what are the benefits of personalization?
So personalization does help us with decision-making, helps us get there faster, with having a better experience or not, kind of recognizing like maybe this isn't for me and being able to rectify something sooner.
What do companies like, Apple, Google, Amazon, and all these others who do collect a lot of information, how have they recently provided consumers with maybe more control over their information and their information privacy?
Yeah, that's a great question. With all of the good of social, there certainly is a lot of that bad that can come if you're not aware of what's being collected, or if brands aren't just being ethical or decent about what they're collecting and how they're using it. Pick out Apple first, because what they've done is they have doubled down on privacy as a value, so much so that they've put money into like Super Bowl-esque commercials to communicate that to us. And how they are doing that is not just telling us, hey, it's on you, to watch what you're giving. And, we all just say, new terms and conditions, accept, move on. They have said, no, we're actually putting controls in place where we are going to nudge you, behavioral science. We are going to nudge you every now and then to say, do you want this app to be sharing information with other apps? If you don't, just click here. What Apple has done is they've not only made it a value and communicated that, they are walking the walk in how they have designed technology solutions to remove temptations, to help us turn things off, to help us take that beat. So that's how Apple has done a really good job. And then some of the other social networks as well, and some of the brands have made a point to ask, do you feel comfortable with what's being collected? Do you understand what is going on? And sometimes we listen and sometimes we don't. But hopefully just enough nudges can get us to take that beat and pay attention. And it's nice when the ownership isn't 100% on us, because we know if it's on us, the human beings, it's not going to happen. We're going to continue going about our day.
Lauren helps us understand how data is used from the firm side, and also lack of consumer knowledge of why their information is being shared and how it's being used.
So should everyone stop using social media? Of course not. But we hope that Voices of Privacy can help everyone see how their data is collected and know what they can do about it. You have the power, via the settings that you use, to allow social media companies and their advertisers to collect information and access your data or not. Unfortunately, since there are many social media platforms, it means that you have to have targeted settings for each one of them.
In addition, knowing your privacy rights and also paying attention to the latest updates on social media platforms. In fact, back in 2021, Facebook removed something called detailed targeting. It's targeting based on causes, organizations, religions, ethnicities that we're all part of. Facebook was doing it for quite a long time, until it was viewed as quite an issue. Now it's been removed, consumers not knowing that they were being targeted in the beginning. So given all of these possible threats, what can we do to protect our privacy on social media?
First, share cautiously. Only post what you really want to see out there. Whatever you post, you no longer control. Second, restrict your location information only to those apps and services that need to really have access to them. For example, it makes sense to have a map app use your location so that you can drive around. But other apps really do not need to have that information. So go through your apps and look at them. Also, do not click on links that look suspicious, even if it looks like they come from friends or family. In case of doubt, don't click. This applies to emails, but also to chat and other messaging apps. We get a lot of messages these days, for example, about the fact that your package is not being delivered on time, and they ask you to click and provide information. Always be suspicious about links that ask for your information. Ask yourself, are you really expecting a package?
You should take the time to read and truly understand the social media privacy policies. Yes, it may be very long, but it's to your benefit to understand how your information is being collected and used, and these rights are available for you to see at any time. It's also really important to close unused accounts. There have been numerous stories regarding people that have passed away or people that have left their accounts, and hackers get in to actually represent those people. Just by simply closing an account, you create much more security in ensuring that no one will get in and take your voice. You should also unsync outside accounts. Many of us use Google or Facebook as our login to get into different pages and websites and apps. As soon as we use those as our login information, they come along with us. Google is with us if we use Google as our login, or Facebook is with us as we use Facebook. What that means is that they're continuing to track us, all of our activity on that other website, because we used a login through either Google or Facebook or some other platform. Finally, enhance the security of your account with strong passwords, or have the ability to receive a text or call in, which is known as two-factor authentication, to verify that it's you accessing your account. And remember, you can't have privacy if you don't have security.
Social media is a great communication tool, and it also allows to connect people to brands. The key is understanding your settings, what you share, and who's listening or monitoring what you do.